Well, I was just about to do my normal intro, but it appears some hooligan has stolen my number. Who is it? Oh shit, am I number 35 usually or 3 for Hucker, what you're not even number 35. What's going on? You're number 192. Oh, this is outrageous behaviour. So, welcome back to another video, guys. Today I have just hopped into a random online server and I just want to see really if the beta, however you want to pronounce it, can compete online. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I've just downloaded the track, which is Lierop. It's been a very hot minute since I've played it. I don't think I've actually played this track since getting my new PC, which was around Christmas time, so very, very long time. And ignore me whilst I'm just doing all my setup things. So I'm going to do a couple of practice laps, and I hope at some point I'll get onto the gate and be able to do a race. Okie dokie. So, after a couple of pole attempts, we have managed to get a race. So, I'm going to have my work cut out for me here, because this lovely named person right here is actually Rum. So, probably going to have my work cut out for me. There's a couple of other fast people in here. Harry Keenan's in here as well. And in those short, like, 5 minutes I was just practicing, this bike is bloody awful. The gearing's really, really weird, where it feels like if you're in third, for example, you're revving the bollocks off the bike, and then the second you shift to fourth, it just bogs and doesn't move anywhere at all. Really struggling for traction as well. And then finally, the suspension is so stiff. I can't get it to work for me. So I don't expect to win this. As long as I come like top 5, I think I'll be happy. That's my expectations. It's a 7-minute plus 1 lap race. I'm praying that 3.2 litres of fuel is going to be enough, and we'll see how it goes. It should make for a nice easy video, I think. Nice, easy race. I say easy, not easy in that regard. It's easy as in it's just easy just to play the game. Oh god, doing backflips out the gate already. Very smart move by Mr. Meat Pie there, going from far outside to the far inside as soon as the gate drops. Oh my god, there's a lot of people here. I'm surprised I've not been sent to the... Oh my god. I was about to say sent to the Shadow Realm yet. And everyone jumped in a straight line as well. Very, very surprising. Taking this guy to the bloody fences. Oh, please. No. Oh, god damn it. That was so unfortunate. Oh, and then I rode sideways across Ginger Ninja there. That's my bad. We wasn't a good spot then. That's really annoying. That was a little bit bumhole puckering. Right, let's try and get a bit of a flow going, see what we can do. I'm going to abuse the shit out of the track limits for this race. And by that I mean riding the very, very smooth lines up on the edges of the track. So I'm looking up at the map and like Rum's already disappeared, he's off in the lead, he's gone. Nice and smooth on the throttle out that corner, because that's one that's been giving me some grief. So usually I'd be able to like tyre tap my way through there with no problem at all, but really, really struggling right now. Oh, there you go, there's another little cheeky line right there, transferring from one bank to the other. And I'm in, I want to say like P5 maybe? And everyone's gone. There's such a massive like skill gap between the front guys and the rest of the field, it looks like, but I'm going to try and put in a little bit of a charge. Even if I could get even like a top 3, I'd be super happy with. I have no idea how many laps we're going to get done in 7 minutes plus a lap. Maybe 4 or so, I want to say. I'm trying to be very, very conservative on the throttle, because it's so easy. As soon as the back end seems to step out on this bike, that's it, it's gone. There's no saving it. All careful over these bumps. I don't want to tuck the front end. There we go. The guys, the gap in front of me is much bigger than just the small crash that I had, so I know for a fact that they're faster than me. 11 seconds on lap 1. Bloody hell, Rum, you are zooming. I'm just going to blame it all on this bike. That's going to be... I had the idea in my head, so when I sit down to record these videos, I always have an idea of what the concept is going to be, and just like a video title. So to give you a little bit of insight, for this one, I wanted to call it something along the lines of being the alpha on the beta, just something kind of corny along those lines. But I can't really see that being the case this time round. Maybe I'll mix it up. I'll do it attempting to be the alpha on the beta. Right, I've got Hunt Claps in front of us. Is he going to go inside or outside? He's going outside. I'm going to go inside. Oh, he might have a better run on the straight than me right here. I'm going to move over, try and take his line away. just hear him on the limiter behind me. It's so annoying because I feel like I'm riding the absolute limits of the bike, but I'm not actually moving anywhere. Oh, I landed right on that bump there. That's robbed me of a lot of speed. That's annoying. And get his tabletop. Oh, there's no need for me to be sending that sideways. So did not have the speed to be doing that. I think I'm in P4 right now. Isn't too bad at all. Oh, those boys up in front are having a nice little battle. Just quickly glance across the right-hand side there. Oh, keep it nice and low over these doubles. Interesting to see what the gap is at the end of this lap. So it's 11.9 at the start of this lap. No, my luck, I'll probably get a lap not count or something where I'm flirting with the edges of the track so much. Oh, I thought the front end was going. The back end is though, Jesus Christ. Oh, I lost a second. God damn it, I feel like I'm pushing the bloody limits here and I'm still losing time. So don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Oh. Back end was coming out of me right there. God damn it. Why can't I have just been on a normal bike? I feel like I could have had a really nice battle up the front with these boys if I was on a normal one. When I'm saying that, I don't know what they're on. They might be on stupid bikes as well. So note to self: only use the beta 300 if you're just after a little bit of fun and you're not trying to win any races, because this is really handicapping myself. I think I'd rather ride like the RM 250 4-stroke, to be honest. Oh god. Tried doing my normal tyre tap line, but I forgot I didn't have the power to actually carry out the tyre taps. Almost went straight over the bars. Downside the bump this time. There we go, lovely. Just that one specific bump that I need to land on correctly. In fourth gear, I feel like I'm bogging too much, and as soon as I downshift to third, I just feel like I'm on the limiter absolutely everywhere and just not moving forwards. There's no, it's a lose-lose situation. There's no winning here. Oh, that was close. I landed on the side like double in. Oh, God. Ah, don't go for the berm. Thank you. That's the last thing I want. I'm trying to make a mental note as well recently in my riding, Jesus Christ, to stay stood up into the corners a little bit longer. I find that I sit down too early, Jesus Christ. This is not gaining me well. I gained 2 seconds there, don't know how. Well, I'm guessing run went down in the lead. Yeah, I'm trying to stand up longer into the corners over the braking bumps, because I find I sit down too early and it really gets the bike all kinds of out of shape. And it seems to be working for me a little bit. I'm finding myself being a little bit more planted when coming into the corners, and the front end seems to tuck a lot less, which is nice. And I know it's one of the things where it's obviously, of course, you'd stand up over braking bumps. That's what you do IRL. You're meant to do it in game. And it's just one of them bad habits that I don't know where I got it from, but I find I sit down way more than I probably should do. Oh, that was nice. Just got a little wheelie coming out that corner, just getting over the bumps. It's going to double rather than tight tap this time. That's alright, didn't feel too bad. I feel like my laps have been improving as we've been going through this race as well. Oh, I might get penalised for that. Yeah, a lot of the time, if you're kind of very slightly off the edge of track, you can get away with your back wheel being off of it as long as your front wheel stays on. So you can kind of angle the bike and twist the bike so your front wheel stays within the track boundaries. But my front wheel was definitely out of bounds that time round. Oh, I see a yellow flag. That's good. That's either lappers or the boys up in front are in trouble. It wouldn't surprise me if they was messing about taking each other out, to be completely honest. How long we got left? Oh, so next lap. Oh shit! Next lap round is this is the last lap. It's been a bit of a lonely fourth place ride, this, I think, hasn't it? We had the nice opening half a lap where we had people everywhere, then I've just been outpaced for the rest of it. It's a bit of a shame. I would love to know how I would have done being on a normal bike though. That would have been interesting. Oh my god, this is a crash here, surely. Oh shit! Come on, keep it going. Ah, Mr. Harry. This man has a lot of cuts in front of me, because he is nowhere near me on my screen, but he is only just in front of me on the leaderboard. So if we have a nice rest of the lap here and he makes a mistake, we could get a top 3 on cuts. And I don't know how I've not got cuts, to be honest, because I feel like I've been pushing the absolute edges of this track and not been getting penalised, so God knows what he's been doing. Oh, yellow flags again. Oh, it's a lapper, god damn it. Oh, is this a lapper? This is not a lapper, this is Mr. Stinky Hands, who I've noticed has also been on a bit of a YouTube grind recently. He's been doing some races and putting them on there. I've not actually watched any of them myself, but I feel like he's been improving. Get a race to... Oh, I was about to say we get a nice race to the finish, but he's just hit the absolute choke button and wadded himself. And I said he was in P2 there, so yeah, he was ahead of Harry on cuts, so he's just thrown that away. So we could get a podium here after all. Which, to be fair, on this bike, being behind last year's Outdoors champion, and then Harry, who I know does put his fair share of time into this game, I'm not unhappy with whatsoever. Get through these last few sections nice and cleanly. Them two have definitely just been having a mess around with each other out in front. Arson Mechanics area for the last time. Hit these very, very choppy bumps. Gently roll on the throttle so I don't do a 180. Stand up into the corner. Roll on the throttle again. And there we go. So, I literally lost about 5 seconds on Harry on that last lap. But that was not a terrible race. A little bit of a lonely one, which is a bit of a shame. But it was enjoyable nonetheless. I would not recommend the beta. There's old Rumsky. Yeah, I would not recommend using the beta at all. If you're trying to be competitive in the slightest. Just for a little bit of fun maybe, or Enduros is where it seems to shine as well. But that'll do it for me. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is you're up to. And until I catch you in the next video, peace.
I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain, even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want. I got souls to be with my